Hi, my name is Luna Bauer. I am one of the co-founders of Every Farmer. Every Farmer is an agricultural financial technology company. We are solely focused on providing financial products and services to smallholder farmers and their value chain players. Some time ago, I had the opportunity to sit with one of a top executive of one of the commercial banks, and I asked him a question in that moment. I asked him why banks are wary of lending to farmers. And he gave me a sincere answer. He said, and I quote, "We don't have the capacity to deal with smallholder farmers. And besides, the cost of outreach is high." End of quote. That is quite sincere, to be very honest. They don't have this capacity, and the cost of outreach is high. Over the last 3 to 4 years, it will interest you to know that lending to the private sector in Nigeria grew at over 18% year on year. Now, this is according to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria. But here's the thing, only about 4% of that $86 billion actually went to the agricultural sector. I mean, the entire sector. Now, for a sector that contributes a large chunk of our GDP at over 24 to 26%, I would say that that's very, very poor. Uh, so, literally, 80 to 90% of our farmers still depend on informal credit lenders, which comes to them uh, at an annual rate upward of 30%. You and I know that there are not so many businesses out there that can make money from a weighted average cost of capital of over 20%, leave alone the smallholder farmers in Nigeria or sub-Saharan Africa at large. Um, and now this is despite the fact that agriculture has an up gross margin, really, but repeatedly we see this margin get eroded due to the high cost of interest. And this is where we come in a sector valued at over $96 billion. We aspire to make low cost cash flow financing accessible purely for working capital needs, accessible to farmers and their value chain players. We intend to do this with two key strategies. One, by converting fixed cost to variable cost, and secondly, by collateralizing the underlying asset, which could be crop in the field or commodities in the warehouse or even the heads of cattle in the field. I mean, why not? That's why when smallholder farmers or farming communities onboard themselves and their farms on our platform, they provide us access to key data points needed for uh, financial institutions to basically underwrite the associated risk, while at the same time providing food processors the needed space for them to sign themselves as off-takers for this farm produce. Thank you.